All right, and that is Bordogni 19, which is part of the 2019 CODA and All-State first round etude music for tuba. Obviously, there's quite a few challenges in this. The biggest really being from pickups to 40 on out. I know for me personally, I've spent a lot of time working on just trying to hear every pitch, trying to blow through every single note, find that center, and make sure that I'm not glossing over anything. Obviously, tempo can certainly be an issue. I know for me, my tendency is to kind of slow down at some of the ends of these phrases and then try to pick it back up at the beginnings of the next phrases. Obviously, it's darn near impossible to get a great quality breath really from the pickups to 52 on out. But, obviously that's the joy of music, just, challenging ourselves to try to figure out how we can make it work. I know for me, and I'm sure some of you have used this trick before, I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on the cell phone camera, but big believer in the paperclip. I've probably spent about an hour just on pickups to 40 to the end with the paperclip, and I'm assuming most of you know this. If you don't, hopefully this comes across pretty okay. Take your mouthpiece, take your paperclip, slide them in together. Your mouthpiece is not going to go in all the way, so obviously be very, very, very careful on that end. And it just sticks out like that. So the whole idea behind this is it makes it feel pretty weird. So it really is forcing you to be rock solid. Oop, there goes rock solid with your centering of pitches, being able to hear things and being able to play it just on the mouthpiece. One of the things I talk about with all my students, whether the beginners or my advanced college kids, is at the end of the day, everything is happening here and here. This big thing is just a gigantic amplifier. So as long as we're able to hear these things and blow through these things, chances are, obviously, unless we're just unfocused, not thinking, or put a wrong button down, we're going to get the right note if we're able to hear it and audibilize it and sing it through our instrument. from there, as if you've watched any of my previous videos, I'm a big stickler on the dotted 8/16 versus the triplet. We have quite a few of those in here, especially dotted 8/16s right up against the triplets. So really make sure that we're not being lazy with the 16th note, kind of swinging it, ba da 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 da. Really think of it more towards that last little part of the beat. Ba da 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 dee da da dee da 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 da. I will certainly admit that I can sometimes be guilty of almost making it like a 30-second note, but I just really try to make sure that when I do these that I'm indicating that, hey, we don't want to swing these, we don't want to hit these 16 notes a little bit too soon. From there, just really being able to bring out the beautiful phrasing that the Bordogni etudes are known for. There's so many opportunities to make music with this. Obviously, we have some dynamics written in throughout here, but really the onus is on the performer to really figure out what you want to do. And I think there's quite a few moments of repetitive rhythms or repeated phrases where we can really kind of showcase different ways to interpret similar or identical phrases. From there, we just really want to make sure that we're comfortable with all the grace notes that are on there. I typically leave them off to start, and then as I get a little bit more comfortable with the etude, add them in there. I know some people add them in from the very, very beginning. Again, to each their own on that end, and obviously whatever your teacher and or instructor is telling you to do, listen, because there's a good chance they know what they're talking about. Beyond that, as always, really make sure you're getting together with your metronome and your tuner to make sure you're playing as close to perfectly in tune and perfectly in time as possible. But again, really just try to find your voice with this. These are beautiful, beautiful etudes, and just a great opportunity to be really expressive. Now I'm playing it on C tuba, so I personally love playing in D major on C tuba. I can see on if you have a B flat horn, maybe not as enjoyable to play, but it's just a beautiful key in general, one of my favorite keys to listen to, and just a great etude in general to be very, very expressive. So as always, thank you for watching, and as always, happy practicing.